Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? YT, what's up, family? How y'all living? It's your boy Eli Soul coming to you with another fucking build. Let's get it! Live from my lady crib. I'm sick right now, you know what I mean? I ain't feeling too good. I ain't been feeling too good for the past few days. But, oh, man, today, man, well, I ain't got sugarcoat shit, you know what I mean? Y'all see the thumbnail. If anybody who's seen a Bronx Tale, y'all know who that is. That real nigga Sonny, man. That real nigga Sonny, man. The Bronx Tale, man. That movie was a beautiful movie, man. Like, it was the first time I seen it probably 3 days ago with my lady, just chilling, watching a little bit of the tube and shit. And man, when I was watching the movie, what really gravitated me towards to Sonny, cause Sonny was one of those Italian mob gangsters. You know what I mean? I don't want to say he was Italian, but he was in a mob, and he was a real nigga, man. He was a real thorough dude, bro. Like, he really reminded me a lot of my grandfather in a way. Like, he was very stern, but he was also very blunt. He was always straight to the point. And he also made it he also made it really clear that he didn't trust nobody, man. I think if anybody watched the movie, if you haven't watched the movie, I don't want to ruin it too much for you, but he took this young bull Sonny, or not young bull Sonny, young bull C, who when C was younger, he stood 10 toes down for Sonny at one point. I ain't gonna tell you the details and stuff, but Sonny took C under his wing and pretty much raised him from a young pup. And Sonny used to, C asked him one time, when they was going in this situation, he was like, hey man, do you trust anybody? Like, do you walk around here in Earth, like, you know what I mean? You don't trust nobody. Like, you ain't got love for nobody. And, Sonny flat out told him, shit, man, I don't trust anybody. I don't even trust you. And I could tell that shit kind of really shook C, you know what I mean? Because he like, damn, I've been putting in work for you for the last 15 something years. And you know what I mean? You look at me now telling me you don't even trust me. But to me, that was such a big thing, because that showed you that, man, self-reliance is everything. Being able to rely on yourself, being able to put yourself first in anything is the most important thing. And as a man, maintaining your independence is very, very important, especially growing up, because the older and older you get, the less favors you get. The less people are willing to help you. Like look how excited somebody is for a baby, and look how quick people give to kids and give to children and stuff like that. Why do you think they do that? They'll easily do that, but then once you get older and you ask that same person for a couple of dollars, or a business loan, or anything, whatever you could ask them for, and they hesitant, or they gotta ask a trillion questions, or what I'm saying, whatever. But for a kid to ask that same shit, they'll they'll open the pocketbook for it. That tells you a lot, man. That once you get older, them favors gonna become real slim, and you're gonna have to learn not just self-reliance and trusting yourself, but you gotta learn responsibility. A lot of my viewers I know are probably 18, 24, maybe even a little bit younger. And my one advice to you, bro, is get 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 your independence early. Get your independence early. That's how you get your respect. So a lot of niggas want respect, but they don't want to earn it in any kind of way. They want their parents to respect their newfound belief. But what newfound belief? You want your parents to respect that you don't want a job, but nigga, you every time they walk in from work, nigga, you sitting on the couch. You gotta learn. You gotta learn to gain responsibility and gain trust in yourself, and actually start doing things to start getting respect out here, man. It's not given out here. It's really not. It's really taken. And in the movie, Sonny even showed that. Sonny even not going too far into the movie. Sonny killed the man, broad daylight. You know, Broad daylight. I think he beat the fuck out of him with a bat. Beat the fuck out of the boy with the bat, man. I think, that just shows you that, like, a motherfucker who don't give no fuck of, you know what I'm saying, like that's who you coming across in life. When you step out on that porch, you know what I mean? You coming across niggas who don't give no fuck and they only looking out for they self. They only looking out for their self-interest. At any moment, you can walk outside your door and get your head blew off by a nigga who don't know you and don't give a fuck, but he need $20. Real shit. And I know niggas that say, well, oh, you lived in the suburbs, nigga. That's not true in your reality, bitch. That don't mean that shit can't happen. Nigga, all these shootings that happen in these motherfucking Walmarts and these schools and all this shit like that, nigga. You think they thinking, oh man, we in the suburbs, this shit can't happen? Shit could pop off at any moment, G. Real talk. And nigga, I was born in West Trenton, nigga. I know where to get down at. Now, obviously, I was, blessed to be in a position to where my parents and my mother, she raised a good man. And my family, they raised me right, but that don't mean I don't got two eyes. That don't mean I don't got two ears, nigga. I keep my ears to the streets, nigga. I know what the fuck pop off. You know what I'm saying? I know what slang not to say in certain neighborhoods, nigga. But either way, man. Self-independence, man. That self-reliance is very key in a man's growth. And I challenge you to that. If you're young, let's just say, if you're like, man, well, Eli, I don't, I'm too young to be paying rent. I'm too young to be paying this. Pay for your phone bill, man. If your parents could still take your phone, you not ready yet. If your parents could sit there and take your phone, you not ready yet, bruh. You got a lot more growing to do. Or if they could threaten to take anything, if anybody could threaten to take anything away from you other than the bank, obviously. If somebody can threaten to take something away from you at any moment because of a disagreement or because of any kind of confrontation of any sort, they have power over you. Real talk. They have power over you, and you don't want that. That's something you don't want, especially as a man, because that shit eat at you for real. Especially, women is different because I think, no offense to the ladies, but I think women are a little bit more submissive to certain things. I would say I don't want to be wrong, and I don't want to offend anybody, but for men, especially men of purpose and men of pride, which if you follow KVA, I already know that's in your DNA, but for real niggas out here, man, we don't like to be told we can't. Don't do that. That ain't, if, I used to get mad once my parents started telling me, I'm getting tired of doing this. I don't got it, this and that. And boy, if this and that, then that. Like when they started using that kind of language, that's when I told myself, all right, I need to get independent, man. I need to get my own shit. Which means, saving a little money here and there, not going out with the boys as much, Shit, and if you got a lady, don't you ain't gotta take her out on no fancy dinners every weekend and shit. You know what I mean? And listen here, bro. If you got a chick, if you got you a lady who doing shit like that, she draining you every time you hanging out, you notice it's negative $20 in your bank account every time you hanging out with the chick, man, you need to give her the pink slip, dog. Real shit. I don't give a fuck how tight that pussy is. You need to give her the pink slip, G. Real talk. Nobody should be draining you like that. Nobody should ever be draining you like that. Friends, girlfriend, family, nobody should ever be draining you like that. I used to feel drained from niggas. Like, damn. I just hung out with the boy for literally 30 minutes and how I got negative $30 in my bank account. That don't even make sense. But then I could have stayed at the crib and entertained myself with the same amount of happiness and, save $30. Life lessons you learn, man. Everybody come across money, man. This is why I don't really believe in niggas being broke. Because a lot of people come across money, man. They just don't know how to save it. They ain't got the self-discipline and they don't got the self-reliance. Either way, man. It's your brother Eli Soul, KVA. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe.